The WBC has ordered a heavyweight eliminator between Bryant Jennings and Mike Perez. Good matchup. If it takes place, good matchup. Judging on their last two performances, I would probably say Jennings should take that fight right now, because Mike Perez did not look good in his last fight against Carlos Takam. But in the fight before that, against Magomed Abdusalamov, Perez looked a lot better. But obviously that fight ended with a tragic outcome. So we don't know how much that affected Mike Perez and his performance against Takam. So right now I would say Jennings will probably take that fight. I mean, he'd probably win that fight in my opinion, based on their most recent performances. But if Mike Perez is on form, you never know what he could do. But yeah, I hope the matchup takes place. It's definitely going to be intriguing. Two unbeaten fighters, two relatively young guys. Jennings right now he's looking impressive. He's not a big knockout puncher or anything like that, but he's smart. And he seems to have a lot of the intangibles that you need to be successful in boxing. He's always in shape. He's got a big long reach on him. I believe it's like 84 inches, even though he's only, I think, 6'2". So he's kind of like Hasim Rahman. Hasim Rahman was a kind of medium-sized heavyweight, but he had a ridiculous reach. And Jennings is like that. But the only thing about Jennings is that, from what I've seen, he hasn't really learned how to maximize that reach. He can fight well from a distance, but he hasn't really learned how to maximize that reach and use those long arms to the fullest extent. I think Rahman managed to use his jab better than Jennings, because Rahman had these ridiculous long arms. So even when he was in there with a guy like Lennox Lewis, he could still jab with Lewis. So I'd like to see Jennings, develop his jab a little bit more and really maximize that reach. But so far, I've been pretty impressed with Jennings. Again, not a massive puncher, but he's getting the results. He's taken on a few unbeaten guys now, a few, borderline prospects. So yeah, Jennings is doing his thing. And I'd like to see him square off against Mike Perez. So drop your comments below. How do you see this potential matchup playing out if they do fight in the ring? And do you think the fight's going to take place, or is it too good to be true? So yeah, drop your comments below. This is Hatman. I'm out.